Hey there, it's Joe. Here for my 17-week update. Holy smokes, can't believe it's 17 weeks. So let me start with the stats before I get into it because I haven't actually been on for a while. All right, so surgery 17 weeks ago on May 21st. I weighed 250.4 the day of surgery, 5'7". As of yesterday, so Monday, my 17-week anniversary, I was 187.5. So a total loss of 62.9 pounds in 4 months and 1 week. And then the last time I weighed in, so I've been traveling, I'll get to that, but I had a 14-week update. That was the last time I kind of had like a recorded weight. So that was 195.4. So in 3 weeks, I lost 7.9 pounds. So very interesting because like right on track. If you've seen any of my other videos, you would have seen that like after I went through everyone's videos and like looking for people kind of like me, 5'7", kind of similar situation, that 10 pounds a month was really, I found to be like totally average. And sort of like really common. So my goal was 20 to 25 pounds the first month, 10 pounds a month thereafter. So I was out of town for 3 weeks and I lost 7.9 pounds, like pretty much right on track. So, so that's awesome. Like I feel really good. So I'm 187.5, fitting into 14s, which was like crazy exciting because I brought 16s all on this trip that I was on for 3 weeks, and like they were still kind of fitting, and so I came home and was like, oh, I really want to be at a 14, and then pulled on work pants and like voila, thought that might be an anomaly, so then went to Kohl's to get some pants because my jeans were looking a little big and whatever, and sure enough, like put a pair of 14s on, so hello, like crazy exciting. So let me actually do a body shot and then I'll get to like everything else that's been going on. So I put on yoga pants specifically so you could actually see what I look like, but my shirt's a little big. All right, so let's see if I can scoot back. My side, back, other side. So I'll show you what's going on with like scars too. So you can see they're still kind of hanging out. But I don't know, like, whatever. They don't really bother me. There's one up there, too. So you can see, actually, like, my waist has definitely gotten thinner. I do still, so, like, sorry for the loose skin stuff, but I do definitely have, like, you can see this sort of, like, nastiness. But, you know, whatever. That's the price I pay for being fat for so long. So anyway. All right, so here's what's been going on. For those of you that haven't seen kind of past videos, I've actually been out of the country for 3 weeks. So I left the country, I think like August 25th. I got back on like the 16th or so of September. Was in Brazil, Australia, and India for work, although snuck like a week vacation in there in between. So interesting experience. So let me kind of start with I'll do the whole eating, exercising, thinking, and feeling. So eating, 3 weeks of eating out every meal, with some exceptions of protein powder, which I'll talk about. So I had done this with my trip to Africa, like a couple weeks prior to this trip, for maybe 10 days, and had actually was worried about it while I was there, but then when I got back, like it had gone fine. My weight loss was fine. So this trip had my same kind of plan. Like I packed a ton of protein powder in Ziploc bags, which I did carry on, if that's a question. I wondered if, you know, TSA would be like, what are these big bags of powder, ma'am? But like no problem. And I think I took like 9 flights while I was gone, so no issues in this country or any other apparently. So had my protein powder, did that at least once a day. Should have done it twice, but mostly once a day. Did all my vitamins. I had brought like a few kind of snacks early on. So the snacks I've been liking are just the cheese, like crunchy cheese snack things. I also bought some Parmesan crackers on Amazon. I don't remember what brand, but, and then also the Crunch-A-Mame, also from Amazon, which is like edamame, kind of like freeze-dried. So I'd taken like a fair bit of that, and that probably got me through like the first week of just kind of snacks. So beyond that though, I just ate like local food. And over time, like really worried about that because like I was not tracking anything. It's too hard. Like I don't even know what some of this stuff is called. Like MyFitnessPal didn't have everything that I was eating. So really just had to focus on portion control. So like not eating until I was overly full, which is a problem I had on my first trip. And then picking the high protein options. I really did go after more carbs this time. Nothing crazy heavy, and I can't eat a lot of it, but I didn't necessarily stay away from something that was maybe like Brazil. Everything's freaking wrapped in a pastry. So I'd aim to like eat the stuff out of it, but I might eat a little bit of the pastry, not the whole thing. You know, in India, I might have had like, not naan per se, that too, but like they have kind of like flatter bread. It's almost like a tortilla. Which now I can't remember what it's called. And so like I had a bit of that, and I just didn't worry about it too much. I kind of decided like I was just going to do it and it would work itself out. And like, sure enough, it did. So that's really encouraging. Like for any of you that are going to be traveling or like have a vacation, I mean, I had very simple rules, like protein shake in the morning, you know, aim to have a second protein shake or a protein bar at some other point during the day, and then just eat like normally, but just stick to the protein. So I did a lot of like cheese plates. When I travel internationally, like you can almost always find a cheese plate on the dessert menu. And so frequently, like I would actually just order that for food. Or appetizers, like doesn't matter where you are, there's always a protein option on the appetizer menu. So, you know, whether it was like shrimp or something that like might have been a little bit breaded or lightly fried, like I just didn't eat a lot of it. So, is my weight loss the fastest? No, like I'm sure there are videos out there, people are like plowing past me. But like real steady weight loss, no stalls, no hair loss, like cross my fingers, knock on wood. You know, I don't know, whatever it is like is working for me. So that was really exciting to see. So that's kind of the eating piece. So now that I'm back, like trying to jump right back into it, and like I did, like Sunday came back, didn't really eat a ton. I was just sick of eating after 3 weeks. But then like cooked a bunch yesterday, did a big pot of turkey chili, did pizza bites, which are on my blog at Gastric Sleeve for me, .blogspot.com, Gastric Sleeve, the number 4 and me. Did the pizza bites, did deviled eggs. Those are like kind of some staples I've been enjoying. I've got those snacks that I've talked about. Maybe I'll do like a post just on some of my favorite foods, but, I'll do that separate. So that's what's going on with eating. Exercising. Ooh, so I did not exercise once on the entire trip. So hello, 8-pound weight loss. Like, thanks for that, because I didn't really deserve it. You know, okay, so I did walking and stuff as just part of being a tourist, but like not that much, because a number of those days were work days. So, I don't know. I made a promise to myself when I came back that I would really focus on like working out and lifting weights. Like I really am starting to notice like some loose skin, and I just want to tighten up a little bit. And so I need to get in with those weights. But you know what? Like I've been home 2 days and I haven't worked out. So, you know, shame on me. I gotta like jump on that. I mean, that window of really focusing on this and like making it a habit isn't gonna last forever. So I'm telling this to myself as well as you. All right, so what I'm thinking and feeling. So I'm certainly aware of this sleeve, right? Like I know it's there. I know it exists. It is still very much like a focus of me and my day. But I'm not having like much of the head hunger. I'm not having like real issues with kind of like that at the moment. I think some of that's just because I've been away and like so distracted. I did have a couple days when I was traveling where like my historic thing would have been to like maybe sit in a cafe and like eat and drink all day and like read a book. That's like one of my favorite ways to relax. You know, couldn't do that as much. And so like having to just find non-food related activities a couple times kind of tripped me up. And, you know, I had like ice cream a few times on the trip, which like I didn't even really eat before the surgery. So I don't know what that's about, but, yeah, like I think I indulged more than I should have and all of that. But, I don't know, like I'm feeling good. You know, around the thinking and feeling piece, I'm still dating someone that I had kind of started dating a couple months ago, and that's really going well. I've noticed that really does kind of build, I'm already building confidence, I think, from the weight loss, and then, you know, just kind of having that going on builds confidence too. So, so that's good and exciting and all as well. So, I will, I think, do a video on just like things that I'm liking to eat and stuff right now. And then I do have some questions that actually came through about my surgery in Mexico and my experience with Dr. Aceves specifically. So I'll do some videos on that maybe to kind of catch up for my, my lack of videos the last few weeks. So hope you enjoyed it. I missed all of you. Thanks for the new subscribers. I hope everyone's doing well and, loving watching your videos too. Hope that you're enjoying mine, and, I promise to be posting videos for the next few weeks while I'm home. So thanks so much. Bye.